YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury on a budget, so if you're into that sort of thing, make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. I have another requested video today. The last one was my flip through of my desk agenda, which I had unboxed the video before that. And people were also asking about, it's very heavy, all of the planners that I use, and do I actually use them, and what do I use them for? And I do use all of these. I have quite a few other planners that are not currently in use, but this is my stack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different books here. And I'm not going to do a super detailed review like that flip through was. This is a very quick, here's what I have, here's what I use it for video, and we'll see how quick it actually is, but it'll be much quicker than that last one. All right, I'm just gonna start from the top here. First is just a little notebook, and the first page has a fudge recipe. This is the notebook that I keep in my purse. It's lightweight, it's thin, and it's very easy for me to just grab if I need to make a note. Mostly what I use this for, and I'll flip through and show you one. This is a good example. I use it for grocery lists. So I write down what I need. You know how grocery lists work. You make a list of the groceries you need, and then you go get the groceries and you check things off. Next up, Louis Vuitton Agenda MM size. I used to have a PM, I sold it because it was vernis, and I just worried about it too much, color transfer and all kinds of things. I am thinking about getting a canvas PM size, but I'm really on the fence about it. So if you have one and love it, let me know in the comment section what you use it for and how you use it. So anyway, this is the MM size, and I have quite a few things in here. I'm not doing flip throughs, but I'll show you that little dashboard and decorations that I made. Let's see, I'll just show you a couple things in each of these, but not everything. This little note, I bought this pre-loved, and the person I purchased it from sent me that note, so I keep it in this planner. I thought that was really sweet. I have business cards from some of my luxury sales associates. At the top here, you'll see some different felt bookmarks. Those are there for decoration and to use as bookmarks to mark some pages. What I use this notebook for the most is order trackers. I have this little Happy Mail felt bookmark, and then I have my orders listed over here. These are all online orders, and that helps me keep track. Sometimes I don't buy anything for weeks, and sometimes I buy a ton of stuff at once, so that really helps me keep track of what packages I'm expecting. I also have that Louis Vuitton bookmark there. Any of those bookmarks I can find, I will link below. And the rest of it, I don't really need. Most of the information that's in here, I've actually moved to other notebooks at this point, but that is what I use this one for mainly, and this stays on my desk, so when I place an order, I just pop it right in there. This notebook came in the same pack as this one, and a third one somewhere in my room here. I got these from Hobby Lobby, by the way. And this one, I'm not gonna open and show you, but it is my budget tracker. I use this to track some of my finances. I have an online tracking system too, line by line budget and spending and money I'm expecting and what I have it earmarked for, but some of it I have written down on paper, and I keep that here in the office to reference when I need. Next up is my Louis Vuitton desk agenda. I won't go through this because I just did that video on it, so if you're interested in this, check out my last video. And then next up is my Louis Vuitton Agenda GM. I did want to show you that these two are the same size. So there they are side by side. Can you even tell which is which? The fatter one is the desk agenda because I have it stuffed. Would you guys like to see a comparison of these two and sort of pros and cons? Because I know some people go back and forth about which one of these they would want if they could only have one. That could be a good video. If you're interested, let me know below, because there are definitely pros and cons to each. But they are the same size. Let me show you what I use this one for. So open it up, and this has probably the most boring interior of all my notebooks. I have this little protective plastic piece over here. That's an old Louis Vuitton Agenda insert cover. It's from 2014. but it came with this agenda that I purchased from The RealReal. I have the stickers and all of them that I talked about in my last video. I have a thank you note. These cute little stickers I love, created by Danielle1 on Etsy. I'll link these below. Little money stickers, I put those, they're tiny too. I'll show you an example of one on a page so you get a better sense. And then I have some stickers up front here. I love these. These are some of my favorite stickers that I've ever found on Etsy. And I'm gonna pull them all out and show you because I love them so much. They're all from the same place, except for the margarita glasses. So these are from Cheerful Planner Girl, and the rest of these are from the same place. I have cameras, because I'm a photographer, red wine glasses, because I'm a red wine drinker. I have little airplanes for travel, and I have little rolls of film that I don't know what I will use those for, but I thought they were clever and unique, and they go with my photographer gig, so I bought them. But they are from Tijera de Papel, and she is in Puerto Rico, and her shop was shut down for a long time after that big hurricane they got, but she is back up now and you can order from her, and I highly recommend that you do that. She has a lot of other really cool stickers too. I just keep those right up front because they are my favorite stickers. This agenda is what I use as my calendar, and I use it for work and for personal. So I'm going to flip through to the current page so you can see how I have my calendar set up. The calendar pages are from Carpe Diem. You can order them online, but I got them from Hobby Lobby. And I have the Louis Vuitton ruler here to mark the current week. So it's a week on 2 pages, and you write in your own dates. It doesn't have the numbers. Here you can see the little money sticker, so you get an idea of the size of it. And I said in my desk agenda flip through that I use gold pen as my accent. I use this, it's by Pentel, it's the Sunburst Medium Gel Pen in gold. They also have silver ones. I actually have a whole box of these. I asked for them for Christmas. I don't ask for Louis Vuitton generally for Christmas. I don't ask for super expensive things. I ask for things like this that are actually affordable. And that's not a dig at people who do ask for expensive things. Just my family doesn't have Vuitton kind of money laying around to buy all the time. So I use the gold pen as the accents, and then I use black pen for everything else. It has 1, 2, 3 sections on the day and then some lines down here. I use the top 2 sections for work, and then I use that bottom section for personal, which more often than not is for YouTube, which is also work, but it's not teacher work. And then I divide the last 2 columns into the weekend. Over here, there are all these lines, and I make that a to buy category or things I'm saving for. And then on the very bottom, the last line, I have a place to put what I've posted on Instagram that day. I am not good on my Instagram. I don't post often enough, and I have not been creative with it at all. It's just such a low priority for me with everything else going on. Tabs, the monthly tabs, I also got at Hobby Lobby. That's what they look like. But that is what I use that for. Calendar. I take this back and forth from work too. I usually have this laying open on my desk all day, and then this I usually have closed, and I open it when I need to write down things I need to write down. This one usually stays home, but sometimes goes to work with me too if I feel like I'm gonna have a little extra time, to work on it. This, let me show you the actual cover. I put a different cover on it. This is the original cover. It's a happy planner. And I ordered the gold medal Happy Planner rings with the hearts in them. I think those are 1.5 inch rings, so they're the bigger expander rings. And I bought this as a full set. It has, I think it was 18-month calendar, so it has a tab for each month. And I took out all of the weekly inserts, and I only left, I'll show you, I only left the month on 2 pages inserts. And what I use this giant thing for is for YouTube. So I have, on each month, I mark when I have posted a video, and clearly I post on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Sometimes I'll make notes over here, like if I hit a goal, like right here, I hit 9,000 subscribers, so I'll mark that there. I'll show you August so you can see what a current month looks like. I haven't updated August yet, obviously, because it's now September, but I have in pen on the calendar page the videos that I've already posted, and then on sticky notes I have videos I'm planning for those days. Sometimes I feel like I can go ahead and write them down in pen before I've actually scheduled them to post, but that always backfires on me because something comes up and I have to change it. So I have learned to just keep them on stickies until they are posted. And I have ideas for the current month. I plan out future months that way too with sticky notes. For example, here's the only thing I have on September right now, so you know what to look forward to. On Roxy's 1-year anniversary with us, you're going to find out what she is. We'll have the results of her doggy DNA test from Embark. In the back of this planner, I have quite a few pages that have sticky notes all over them. This is not in calendar form, it's just that each sticky note is a different idea for a video. So anytime I don't have an idea, I can just go back here and pull from these, and I've got several pages full of sticky notes. I've got enough easily to last through the rest of the year, and I'm always coming up with new ideas, so I feel like I'm never going to run out, which is really good, because that's one of the fears when you start a YouTube channel. Like, how am I going to make that many videos? What am I going to talk about? In the beginning of the planner, I didn't go through this one in order at all. I'll show you just a couple things. Some of it I don't want to put out there publicly because they're personal information. But I have some important dates through the year that I might want to keep in mind when I'm planning for videos. I also have a year-long monthly tracker that shows some of my numbers through the months. I have addresses for other YouTubers that I've sent mail to before. Obviously not going to show that either. I have a very outdated list of some of the playlists that I have created, you know, the video playlists on YouTube. There's some of them. I have a few pages of my inventory, my luxury inventory. So this is some of the Louis Vuitton stuff with the name of the item, the date code, what that means, and when and where I purchased the item. I need to update that too. I also have that for Hermes and Chanel and Gucci and some other brands. I have a luxury wish list. The stuff in the front of the book I'm not very good about keeping updated. And then I have more ideas for videos. My goodness. Like, here's a whole section that, like, this is the title, shopping tips for luxury on a budget, and these are different video ideas for that particular umbrella. And that's pretty much what is in this book. I forgot to mention, so I'll say it now, I forgot to mention when I did the desk agenda video, I do really love this disc bound system. So I have, just in case you didn't see that, I have one disc bound planner in here and one regular notebook, a Stalogy notebook. And the thing I love about the disc bound is the same thing I love about a ringed agenda, is that you can take the pages out and move them around. So if you need to organize something, like I might make a page of notes in here and then move it to a certain section, right? You can do that with this. It's very easy. I did want to show you the cover and talk about that for a second. I got that from a seller on Etsy. There's the back of it. The inside is just white, so it's not double-sided like that floral one in my desk agenda. So like this one is double-sided. There, has the pattern on both sides. You know what double-sided means. I did want to mention too, I showed you that gold pen that I use, but I also have this pen, and I have a Swarovski that looks exactly like this. This is sort of a knockoff Swarovski. The Swarovski one is not in front of me, but I think it cost around $60, and I got this on Etsy. There are a few different sellers that have them, and I paid about $6 for it. I've talked about this before, but I just wanted to show you. I just ordered a new one because I wanted to have a few of these. It comes packaged like this, and the difference between them, let me just grab the Swarovski one and show you. Here are the pens side by side. You can see that, let's see, this one is the Swarovski, and it says Swarovski right around the barrel there. And you can see that the Swarovski one, the tube around the crystals is clear, and then this one's a little bit cloudy. So the Swarovski is a little bit sparkly, more sparkly. But, I mean, they're identical otherwise. I found that I actually prefer the look-alike version, which does not say Swarovski, of course, because the cap stays on better when you're writing with it. It's tighter at the bottom. And notice on the Swarovski pen at the bottom there, you see how you can see those rings around it where the gold plating or gold tone plating has worn off. You can see it's sort of dirty looking. This is the second Swarovski pen that I've had. I had the first one replaced partly because the cap was very loose and wouldn't stay on, and because of this. And it's happened to this one too. This cap is tighter. The look-alike, I haven't had that issue with, and it's only $6. I also like the ink refill in this better. I like the way it writes better than the Swarovski ones. So I would actually recommend the kind of knockoff pen, and I will link it below. And because I have so many planners, I have tried before to keep pens in each of them. That's hard to keep up with. So I've told you about this little pouch, little leather pouch that I got on Amazon. It was $10-ish, somewhere in that range. And I just keep my pens in there. So there's this is the same look-alike pen but in silver, very pretty. And I have gold pen in there and Swiss Army knife and a pair of nail clippers. I usually have a stylus in there so I can write on my phone when I'm writing essays on my cell phone. But I love this pencil case. I will link that below too. There you go. Those are the agendas that I'm currently using and what I use them for, and yes, I use them all. Let me know if you have any questions about any of these, and I'll link whatever I can in the description box below. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you next time. Bye.